sounds off. I do. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, Brady? What's up, TD? Welcome in. It's so good to see you guys here on our weekly show, Uma's Lotus Lounge. Welcome to all the new people. Hello to all my returning fans. Thank you for being here. Are we ready for a little metaphysical experience? Are we ready? And everybody hit metaphysical with that fave. He is our newest top badge loading. Let's show our support. Let's show our love. All right. Ivory, I see you. Hidden Tune, what's up? 6969, welcome in. All right, welcome everybody. This is a featured stream here on the Meet Me and POF and Scout app. My name is Uma B, Top Badge Uma B, and I am very blessed and happy to bring you this hour of peace, love, light, and positivity. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the loves. If you like these vibes, hit my name, hit that favorite button, and welcome in. All right, let's get our show started. Are we ready? Big shout out to Daily Harvest. Ooh. They actually... Sorry, YouTube don't want me to be great. All right, let's skip those ads and let's get into it. We always like to start the show with just a little bit of meditation, but don't worry, even if you've never meditated, it's not a big deal. We just kind of like to set the vibe, you know, because in this hour, we're going to have an amazing talk by an amazing guest, Mr.Jay. Some of you might know him on the app. All right. He's amazing. He's one of my A1 day ones on the app here. So he's going to talk about Black History Month. He's going to bring us a fact because today starts Black History Month. So he's going to talk about that. And then he's also going to talk a little bit about his life and his journey being a streamer on and off the app. I have a little metaphysical talk for you. And as always, we end this segment with free readings, all right? Because I am a psychic medium. I'm a CEO of a metaphysical center. So I'm very happy to share my abilities with you guys. And so stick around to the end, all right? So welcome in, everybody. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the bouncers. Yes, if you do act up in the comments, we unfortunately have to kick you. We can't tolerate you today. It is a featured stream. And I just want to remind everybody that sometimes if you get kicked from a featured stream, you could possibly get banned from the app. So don't take that chance, all right? Come in with the good vibes and allow yourself to stay. All right, are we ready to begin? Put a 1 in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments if you are desiring some positivity. Put a 1 in the comments if you just need a break from all of it. Put a 1 in the comments if you need some upliftment for your soul. Put a 1 in the comments if you're just trying to make it through this work week, this hump day, right? Yeah. Put a 1 in the comments if you're tired of the negativity in the world today. Imagine you're smelling the sage. Put a 1 in the comments if you believe in love, self-love, love of others, unconditional love. Put a 1 in the comments if you believe in forgiveness and compassion. Put a 1 in the comments if you believe in your destiny, that you are here for a bigger purpose. Put a 1 in the comments if you believe that there is so much more to life than you are currently living. Here's the thing, guys. All of us have a destiny. All of us have this great desire to be more. So the first thing, the message that is coming through for some of you in here today, I don't know who, you guys will let me know in the comments, but the message that's coming through is very clear. When you are in situations and you find yourself fighting back, resisting, arguing, becoming argumentative, it's not so much that you are that person. It's more that you know you deserve more. Put a 1 in the comments if that resonates. For some of you, it's a relationship. You're fighting, you're arguing, you're bickering. You know you deserve more. For some of you, it's a job. You're fighting, you're arguing, you're bickering. You know you deserve more. For some of you, it's with your family members. You know you deserve more. So put a 1 in the comments if you have just been fighting and resisting this desire within you, this urge within you to grow, to expand, to up level, right? Because here's the thing, we got to really stop judging ourselves. We are all perfectly perfect as we are. And I'm here to remind you of that. I know what it's like to be in places where I'm not welcomed. I know what it's like to accept scraps and think that's dinner. So if you are there currently, allow yourself to spend an hour with me. Journey for an hour. Allow your soul to soothe. Allow the hate, the anger to die down, the depression, the anxiety to rest for just a moment. Allow yourself to be here with me, with everyone here who is beautiful. You're all beautiful in your own right. And let us, for just one moment, instead of seeing the differences in each other, let us see that we all are the same. Do you know what we all want? What do you guys think we all want? What do you guys think that we all want? We all want love and to be loved. We all want love and to be loved. Yeah, peace and love, to be loved. Peace, exactly. Right? So, whenever you have a disagreement with someone, whenever you see someone hurting or lashing out at you, remind yourself this person is lacking love. Because if a person is correctly and absolutely loved, they have no desire to hurt another person with their words, their actions, with threats, with violence, right? So you be the bigger person. You be the bigger person. You learn to stay from a distance and love that person from a distance. You learn to breathe through it, to accept it, to receive it, to sit in it, as my friend Nipa says, sit with it, expand on it, grow in it. Because there is nothing nor no one here that could ever stop your shine. There's nothing or no one that can hurt you if you allow yourself to see everything from a higher perspective. Can I get an amen? Amen. All right. Welcome in, everyone. This is Uma's Lotus Lounge. It is a featured stream here on the app. This is season 2, guys. Season 2. Let me tell you exactly. Episode 23. Isn't that amazing? We've been here for close to 2 years. And I love the fact that the app gave me this stream, because I think it's so important that we lift each other up. It can get so crazy and chaotic in social media, right? We can be fighting wars on Facebook or pinging each other on Twitter, or snooping or lurking on Instagram, or just attacking each other on streams. And sometimes I think we have to just take a stop and just remember that we're all human. We all want the same thing, which is to love and be loved, right? And we just got to start seeing the similarities in each other. So I like to not only be the bringer of good news, I like to be the bringer of good news, but plus 10. All right. So what I mean by that is I like to have you guys also be and try out the role of being the bringer of good news. So if you can, throughout the talk that I'm doing right now, if you can just drop some inspirational comment in the comments, I would appreciate it. Because out of the 243 people right now in this room, I bet you there's about 43 people that are hurting, going through something, experiencing pain, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. We don't know. We don't know what people are going through, right? So if you can find it within you, write something nice. Forget about the trolls. Forget about the people who are unhappy within their lives. Write something nice. Here's mine. Sis, whatever it is you are going through, I want you to know you are stronger than this and you will survive. If I could write it, that's what I would write. Sis, I want you to know that whatever it is you're going through, I want you to know you got this and you will survive. That's a message for somebody in here, right? Beautiful. Sam said you either give up or keep going. Both options are gonna hurt. Beautiful. Nothing will ever be put before you that you cannot handle. Have a peaceful mindset, keep faith, and stand still, knowing all will work out. Amen. You are beautiful, you are loved. Someone out there, even when you feel alone, someone loves you. Amen. Usually it's the grandparents, you know. When I work with my clients, I'm a CEO of a metaphysical center. I do coaching as one of the things that I do. And when I talk to my clients, who loves you? And they say, nobody. I said, bet your grandma does. I get a little smile, you know. Yeah, grandma always loves somebody, right? Grandma always loves somebody. All right, I have a beautiful guest here today. His name is Mr.Jay. I don't know if he's in the comments yet, but he will be coming in at 4:30 to be interviewed. Um, Hi, Sissy. And I'm going to do a big quick shout out for Tender 174. She has a show tonight right here in the Lotus Lounge. It is called Wellness Wednesdays with Tender. And tonight we will be talking about borderline personality disorder. I'm just going to do a quick shout out. You can hit her with a fave and come back here at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. So, my talk today from my blog. You guys, for those of you that know, I write a weekly blog. And the blog today says winning a rat race means you are still a rat. Okay. So we're going to read it. We're going to discuss it. I love conversation. I love dialogue. But if you just want to read it, you want me to read it and you listen to it, that's fine too. Sit back, enjoy. Welcome to the Lotus Lounge. I am your hostess, Uma B. All right, here we go. I love the healing path as a healer and healed person. Most times I am in the role of a healer, providing physical comfort, emotional release, and mental clarity for others. But this weekend, I got to be in the very rare role of being the one needing healing. Thankfully, my healer did not disappoint and the work was done. I've been severely bullied online, both by trolls, people who bully anyone, and past people from my life. On the lighter end, it has been the usual trolls about my physical appearance or choice in platform, but as of recent, people from my past have actually threatened me with physical violence and assault. Don't worry, I'm fine. And before any of you start calling me or sending the police around to do a welfare check, I will let you know this. I am a licensed carrier. I have ADT and the courage to defend myself. So I am not scared. I am, however, annoyed that I'm allowing people into my headspace when I just want to stay focused on my goals and where I am headed. Why is it so hard to tune people out and tune into my own path and my own goals? I've been silently pondering these thoughts when I happened across a stream ran by the beautiful Zen Barbie. Zen and I started talking, and 4 hours later, I found myself crumpled on the floor, a crying mess, completely healed of the trauma. Zen healed me. She said a lot of things, but the main point that stood out to me was that I was allowing people to distract me because I was refusing to leave the rat race. She then posed this very poignant question to me. When are you ready to stop being a rat? See, people can't affect you if you have them tuned out. I know this because I have kids. How many times I was required to tune out their playful noise in order to concentrate on a TV program I was watching, or to be able to give a client a psychic reading in a room full of people at an expo. I have done the tuning out before and successfully. I, however, had an agenda, and that was I wanted to have the last say in the rat race. It would happen this way. People would say hurtful things, threaten me with violence, and then I would find out and say hurtful things back about them. This cycle would continue, it seems, for eternity until now. Zen pointed out that what they thought of me did not matter. It was more important to understand what I thought about myself. I'm reminded of an analogy I frequently use about a ship. A ship cannot sink in an ocean unless the water gets in. The only way water gets in is if there's a hole in the hull. In the same way, negativity cannot get into my psyche unless I have a hole in my energetic field, which allows the comments to filter in. It's time to fill that hole. I spent the rest of the weekend healing myself through prayer, meditation, contemplation, and yoga. I allowed myself to feel the pain of loss as I mentally prepared myself to walk away from these past people and open myself to new experiences and new love. I allowed the cycle to close finally. We are all faced with choices throughout our lifetime, whether to tolerate someone's abuse or to leave and shut the door for good. As hard as it is, when we finally do leave and end the disrespect, life opens up in amazing ways for our healing. Your choices are important in life. You may think it's not a big deal to tolerate a negative person, to keep them unblocked on your social media, or to take their texts or phone calls. But if you still tune to the channel of destruction, it is actually quite harmful. A body and mind that undergoes prolonged negative attacks deteriorate, and it affects your ability to thrive. In the time I was tolerating these painful people from my past, my sleep was affected, I gained weight, and I started feeling lethargic, not wanting to do anything. I had no energy to do anything because I was so busy thinking or verbally fighting back. It was exhausting. So, with this brand new start to a brand new week and a brand new month, how is life looking with a commitment to closing doors and starting a new cycle? It's simple. I just have to focus and refocus on what I want to do. What does that look like? Number one, I gently sidestep conversations where mutual friends try to fill me in on what's going on with person A, B, or C. I don't need to know and I don't want to know what they're doing. Number two, I avoid places where I can bump into these people. I am protecting my energy. Number three, I am renewing my interest in the people who do love me and support me. I hang out in their streams, I talk to them on the phone. I find the people that appreciate me for me and fill myself with love. Number four, I plan new activities and events with loved ones to replace memories built with the old ones. Let people talk about you and focus on what you have going on, but be so busy enjoying your life without them that you don't even notice. Now, that's the way you beat the game, by refusing to be a rat in the rat race and finding a luxurious pool to swim in with fantastic mermaids. It just feels better. Until next time, have a namaste. What do you guys think about my blog? It was so healing to write that. And I have to tell you guys, I've been under a lot of stress. My family here knows it's been very hard for me to stay focused when I've just had constant attacks on social media and cyberbullying. But I'm finally happy to be out of it. I'm finally happy to be on this other side of the place where I'm remembering at the end of the day, you're a good person and there's people who love you for you. So spend your time with those people who actually think you're the cat's meow and forget about the people who don't think so. All right. So let's all take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Place your hand on your heart. And I just want you to sit with this for a moment. Yes, life is good. And you've spent the time with the ones who build you up, right? So let's all do this together. I want you to think about all the people that are negatively impacting your life, the people that are threatening you with physical violence, assaulting you verbally, talking about you, gossiping about you. I want you to think about all of them and just put them in a circle, and I want you to shower them with love. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Remember, guys, hurt people hurt people. So if you are being attacked, there's two things I'm going to say: forgive them, move on, and number two, find yourself a healing, caring community. Find a therapist that you can talk to. Find friends that can listen to you or give you strength. Don't do this alone. And I want to remind each and every one of you, you're loved. You're so loved. You are perfectly perfect the way God made you. So if you find people having a problem with your hair or your body or your attitude or your personality, you remind those people, that's okay. I'm just not for you. I remember one time when I was younger in my 20s, I had a boyfriend break up with me and he said, "You're too much for me." And sassy little Uma said, "It's not that I'm too much for you, it's you are not enough for me." Respectfully, sir. Right? So don't allow people to speak words over you. Take your power back. Know who you are. You are a wonderful being of light. And you don't need people to understand you. Because let me tell you something. You might be in a room where people make you sit on the floor begging for love by feeding you scraps. But if you choose to leave that room and go into another room, they will seat you at that table amongst themselves and have you eat like a king or queen. So find the people. Not everybody is your people. That's okay. Find the people that are your people. Love on those people. Because you know what? Those people are probably going through something too. And they probably need your love just as much as you need theirs. Amen. Amen. Welcome into the Lotus Lounge. Can I get some hearts in the comments if you agree with these messages, right? GT, I see you. That's my bro, heart. I see you guys. Nippa. These are all my people. These are my circle. This is my circle. Big Lou, Savage. And this is why I say to you guys, it's so important. As we get older, life doesn't get easier. How many of you have kids? Put a one in the comments, right? We're parents. It's hard out here being a parent. I actually forgot to take my kids to their after school activity. So I was running like a mad woman, getting them over there, hair in curlers, running back to try to get here with my my house slippers on. I got pajama bottoms on, guys. Cuz some days as a parent you lose sight of stuff. You're like, "Wait, where you have to go today?" For those of you that got little kids, just wait. Just wait. They get older and then they want to do things like they have a life. They got no license, but they got a life, right? How many, put a one in the comments if you've been so wrapped up in work. You work from home and you forgot something on the stove and now dinner's burned. We ordering pizza tonight. Come on, let's laugh at the times we just don't get it together. I feel like I haven't gotten it together for 16 years. I really do. I feel like when my kids finally go to college, I feel I'll finally get my life back. So let's learn to laugh and let's learn to use. I'm laughing because I'm just like, wow. If people saw behind the scenes of what goes on here, it's insane. You don't even want to look at my house right now. It's a mess. But I look fly. I look real good right now. Okay, that's all that matters. We have to laugh at things in life because none of us have our stuff together. When you come to social media platforms, whether it's the streams or IG or TikTok, use these platforms to laugh, to have great discussions, to grow your mind, to relax, to chill, to be with good company. If you enter a stream and they're just being negative, leave, leave, leave. You don't need that on your life, man. You know what's negative? That cute little baby that you have that's vomiting on you every like 4 minutes, projectile vomiting. That's negative. All right, tolerate that kind of negativity in your life, not grown people talking about stuff. Let's do better. We started a new year. Are you guys ready to up level your life and take it to the next level? Put a one in the comments if you are. You're ready for 2023 to bring it, to be the best version of yourself, to up level your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your relationship life, your friendship life, your money life, your work life. Put a one in the comments if you're just ready for something different, man, right? And that's why I chose this guest today, because this man is one of my A1 day ones. When I came to the app, there was 3 streams I went to on that first day, and he was one of the first 3 streams. He's an amazing, amazing person. He is in his 40s, but he looks like he's in his 20s. He's absolutely, absolutely on point about his physical health, his mental health, his spiritual health, his emotional health. And he is African American because I want to honor Black History Month. Today is the first day. And I said, for the whole month of February, we are going to feature the Black streamers on here. I'm going to ask him some questions. We're going to get to know him. And I would really love it if you guys hit him with a favorite. He is a streamer. And I would really love it if you send him some gifts. Can we share the love today? Can we share the love today? Yes? Yes. Let's do this. All right. Without further ado, please welcome in my A1 Day 1, Mr. J. Mr. J, if you're in the comments, please request the box. Let's go. Clapping hand emojis, everybody. Welcome in, Mr. J. How are you today?
What's going on, Uma B?
You doing good? You doing good, sir?
I really am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing
Thank you, Zoe
well.
Clark.
Listen, so I'm going to put you in the medium-sized box just while I do my little intro talk with you. And then I'm going to give you the big box when we start talking and like really going into the
And make me
questions.
more nervous.
I know it's going to
I'm
make you
already
more
nervous. Make
nervous.
me more nervous. Go for
It's
it.
going to make you more nervous. And to make you even more nervous, sir, this is being recorded for YouTube. So you're going to be forever on social media history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, we're just
Not too
gonna,
much pressure on that.
yeah, no pressure. Just don't mess up.
No
Okay.
pressure.
Just don't mess up. All right. So Mr. J, before we
That's
ask
right.
about you on
There's
streams, what are you like in real life? Like, what are you about? What do you do? What's your life like?
well off stream. Um I do work, so I do have a job that I've been at. This is my 8th year. Um, so I'm almost 10 years in. Work for a union. Um, I'm not gonna tell you the company, but
Right.
I'll just say they bottle alcohol, and it's given me a lot of things I wanted in my life. So like that's one part of me. So I do work. Um, I'm off today, so this was perfect to do this show today. I'm off tomorrow as well.
Perfect.
But other than that, I mean, I'm definitely, as you know, I'm very, very committed to my physical health. So I do work out 4 days a week. I'm committed to that and dedicated to that. When I'm not doing that, I'm resting, but I'm also, when I'm off the weekends, um, I like to hang out. I like to party like anyone else. I do have family and friends. Um, Definitely like to travel. So that's been a thing of mine since, the pandemic, is just getting out and enjoying life, going places I've never been.
I love that. So can I ask you what got you into working out? Was that like a family member or just being bullied or you just was like, I'm about my health?
Um, how can I say this? So, fun fact about me, I usually don't tell everybody this, but so I started, okay, I just give you this. My mom, before she passed in 2016, she used to take lessons, martial arts lessons from a cousin of ours. Um, and he probably one of the greatest martial artists I know.
Mm.
Um, and so I told her one day that, I wanted her to get me some weights or something for Christmas, like so I can just start kind of getting fit. And she's like, I think you should go see our cousin at the center. I'm like, really wasn't like into it, but I'm like, I'll do it just to see, you know. I mean, I've always had a fine interest in martial arts, like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, all that. So it's like I always had an interest in that. I like those type of movies. So I started. going down there, and I went, and I was just amazed at how just on point and how in sync they were when they were doing certain things.
Mm.
I'm just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna sign up for it. So I started signing up, and started going and practicing and learning more or less. And I actually enjoyed it. So I also have a god brother. He's been like working out. Um, he invited me to the gym that he went to, when he was going to at the time. And I wasn't really trying to do that yet, but I started doing that and started getting into push-ups. So it's like it began, I would say 2023, no, 2003. That's when I started really working on my physical health or my physical body. So start really working out.
Wow. My condolences on your mom's passing. So that's
Thank you.
amazing that
Thank
she
you.
got you,
Appreciate it.
yeah, that she got you started on that path. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that is something you share with her, right? Like that you're still continuing on even though she's not here. So that's kind of like your connection to her. So
Yeah,
I love that.
definitely.
I really love that. So I'm going to put you in the big box now. And we are starting February 1st for everybody who is non-American. If you don't know, we are celebrating Black History Month in America. And I'm featuring Black streamers, African-American streamers on the app. And I asked Mr. J these two questions beforehand, so he had some time to prepare. But sometimes we think we know what we're going to say, but then we get in the box and we're like, no, I want to say something else. So we're going to give him a moment. And I would love you guys to just send hearts, in the comments, the emojis or clapping hands or prayer hands, and just show support for Mr. J. So the two questions I have, the very first one is, what does Black History Month mean to you?
Well, for me, it just means everything. I mean, the people that was here before me, right? That you know took the abuse of you know being whipped, slave, just that the people, the ancestors, the one that was here before us, that started us, right? That created us.
Right.
Um, so it means everything. It's who I am. It's who we are as a people. Uh, it's everything. Like you can't. You're not. I'm not gonna run from my history. This is my history.
Right.
I want to learn more and more and more about it. So it means everything to teach someone else the things that you know. To be a teacher of Black history,
Mm,
I think is a gift,
yeah.
and you want to share that gift.
It's like in the old days when, like my people, for those of you that don't know, I am of East Indian heritage, but we pass our stories along, like stories and songs, or stories from family member to family member. It just keeps passing down the lineage. So in a way, I could see that like Black history teachers are about preserving the memory. So, do you feel that you have like that's important to you? Ancestors, ancestor work, honoring the ancestors. That's really powerful because usually in this day and age, you don't see a lot of people, the younger generation, thinking much about the ancestors. So, that's really cool that you said that.
Yeah, and I think people really need to know their history and know where you came from. You know, I think, and I'm just speaking of myself, Black families, my family, that you learn a lot when you go to a family reunion
Hmm.
because it has your history in the program. It has who started it, right? Who started the family? And I come from a really big family. Like my grandmother had 8 or 9 brothers and sisters, and just recently, uh, I had a great uncle that just passed, and it's only one left of my grandmother's lineage. So
Wow.
it's very important to me to know where I
Yeah.
come from. You know, I have a very deep history, and I'm always tuned in for that. Like I'm for that. Period.
So when you think about that soon, because as we're getting up there in age, right, we're both over 40, we're going to be the older ones in the family. We're going to be the head, right? The head of the table.
Right.
That's insane. I just realized that. I'm like, what?
But
So wait,
we're not getting older, we're getting better. And that's
there,
just how
yeah,
I look at it.
we're aging like, because you just sent me to a panic attack just now. I was like, wait a minute. So you have programs at your family reunions, because that's the one thing we don't do in my culture. We don't do family reunions like that. So is it every year you do a family reunion?
As far as, and it's usually every 2 years.
Every 2 years?
So we just
Okay.
had one in 2020, but obviously the
COVID.
pandemic kind of, yeah. So and we just had one last year, like to the one we didn't have in 2020, we were supposed to have, we had it in 2022. So yeah, it's every 2 years.
So when you're looking for a potential partner, is that important to you that they have a large family as well, or you feel like it doesn't matter? Family doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters, but it's important that they know who their family are.
Mm,
And a lot of us get lost in translation as far as like, oh yeah, we got a cousin, we got a cousin, we got a cousin, and it could be probably not your first cousin, but you still have a family. You have family that you're a part of.
yeah,
Regardless if your family get along with each other, it's still your family. You know.
I love that. So my next question to you is a little bit more personal. We are in a supercharged society in America. It's known across the world about, the race wars, the killings, the shootings, hashtag Black Lives Matter, and
Right.
everything that's going on today, right? And you being African American, you're of African descent and you're American. My next question to you is, what does it mean being Black in today's society?
GTG.
In this day and age, what does it mean to you being Black?
Well, to be black, I think is the best feeling in the world. But it's also at a cost now because look what's been happening throughout the years. This as of recently, you know, a mother just had to bury her son,
Right?
from police brutality. Like it's very painful, and it's a scary thing. But this is the life that we live, right? And it shouldn't be like that. So
Right.
at the end of the day, is protect yourself. Definitely try to protect your loved ones. I mean, you do what you can, but I'm still gonna live my life. I'm not gonna stay in the house. Look, I got a lot of life to live. I'm gonna keep living. Um, so I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I mean, I'm really a force to be reckoned with because I'm not letting. I'm fearless. I'm a go get. I'm gonna always be that.
Right.
I don't live in fear.
Speak
And if
it.
something happens to me, I mean, it happens. It is what it is. I'm not gonna. I don't run from anything. So,
Amen.
uh, and I'm just talking for myself, but uh, it's hard now that you just don't know what is going to happen, right, in the future.
Yeah.
We can't predict the future. So
Yeah.
live in the present and try to just watch your back and just stay on your point, P's and Q's, whatever. Do
Right.
what you can to survive and to live out here. Don't be afraid to live your life. And my heart goes out to that woman's
I know.
family. It's painful, but don't let it get into your head that and it could happen to any one of us, right? But we don't know the whole specifics of why, but we just can't live in fear and do what you can to survive out here because it's definitely hard to be black, woman, man, boy, or child. Doesn't matter. It's hard,
Hmm.
but be strong and be fearless.
Yes. That's well said. That's very, whew, very powerful. We got like little snaps from Mr. J. um, God, I got tingles on that. You kill that. You kill that. I did ask you to bring a history month fact. Did you get anything? Did you get a fact
I
for Black
definitely
History Month?
did. I definitely did. So the person I chose, uh, and it could be anyone, but he's a great person. George Washington Carver, the inventor of the peanut. But it was so much he created uh, from that, you know, and I think that's probably the most best thing is to be in this world is a creator because you create
Yes.
so much things using your hands. You
So what
know,
did he create? He created the peanut.
the peanut, like what he did with the peanut and how he did it and how he used it. You know, started other things, and then people don't know this. Okay, so Henry Ford, he gets credit for mass production of Ford car, but he got
Right.
that idea from George Washington Carver.
I did not know that.
He learned how to create more faster. I think from a soy or soybean, something like that. But very, very creative, genius.
So really and truly, you're saying the father of the automobile industry is George Washington Carver.
Absolutely.
Uh, we all need to go and apply for the vouchers and the discounts at them car dealerships.
Look,
No,
however you want to
we
get
would
it.
try to find a way to say that's my great 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 granddaddy on my mom's side. Just find some kind of way.
Yep.
All right, my last question for you before we release you is, could you tell us a little bit about your streams? When do you stream? Do you have a schedule? What are your streams like? What are they about? So if people fave you, they can come check you out and say hi.
Um, so I'm actually getting ready to go to the gym now, but when I'm off work, my schedule is in my bio from 4:30. I start my stream PM, and that's Central Standard Time. So it'd be
Central.
like
Okay.
5:30 Eastern.
Okay.
Thank you. Um, and when I'm working, 7:30 p.m. and that's Central Standard Time. So it'd be 8 o'clock
7:30.
um,
Okay.
or 8:30 Eastern. So and basically I work out, right. I'm not doing it for to show, but I want people to kind of get involved and really take their physical health seriously. And if you can, you can work out with me in the box or whatever. You got questions, I'm definitely, you can ask me anything. I'll try my best to answer them. um, so like I said, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, I'm working out. um, you catch me in the gym, on stream. When I'm off, when I get out of the gym, if I'm off, so I do have demon time. So it's adult conversations. Like we had a really good conversation yesterday in my stream after my workout. Um, it was really good. So we drinking, we vibing to the music, and I have two games actually played. It gets really it's cool. There's more people in the guest box, the better. But
Yeah.
so yeah, so I'm very relaxed at home. When I'm at home, hey, I'm in my element. I'm in my element at the gym too. But so it's very relaxed. But it's up to you. You can drop in and see about me.
One of the things I'm
you
gonna
know.
say about Mr. J is he's a real one. He keeps it real. What you see is what you get. So he's not gonna pretend to be anything he is not. So y'all please hit my bro, Mr. J, with a fave, one of my A1 day ones here on the app. Mr. J, thank you so much for being here, sharing your story,
Thank you.
sharing all of that is amazing insight. Like, yeah, I had chills when you were talking. You did great, right? Guys, didn't he do
GT, I feel
great?
you.
Yeah,
I'm
GT,
still
that's
nervous.
bro.
I really am. Y'all just don't understand. I told I'm nervous. I don't know if they expect because you got a good, a large following. I'm like, What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do?
It's only 930 people in here. It's a small
Oh wow,
stream.
it was 500 something when I started. What happened?
It's
Oh my
only
God.
930
I
people.
feel like I'm really on the hot
Only
seat. You ever see that
probably
show, The Hot Seat? That's what I feel like I'm on. I'm sorry, I
you
didn't mean to make
probably
y'all laugh. That's one thing about me. I love to tell jokes. I like to goof around, man. I try to
we
ease
love
people's
that
spirits.
about
That's
you.
all.
All right, Jay. I'm gonna let you get out the box and I'm gonna get to these readings. I appreciate you so much. Y'all
Thank you
please
guys.
hit
I
my
thank
bro.
you. I appreciate you, Mr.Jay. You know what I mean? You hear me? You feel?
That's right. Did y'all love that or what? I think that was a great kickoff to Black History Month. Don't you guys think? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to stop the recording for those of you watching on YouTube because we're going to go into some free readings now for those people that are in the room. And of course, it's private, so we don't want to share that on screen. But for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And I will put Mr. Jay's IG in the comments. So if you want to reach out to him, say he did a great job, or just follow him on IG, you'll be able to do that from there. All right. Thank you guys.